Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, my name is Brad, this is my channel Animate Orange, and this week in 3D metal model news. Metal Earth and Disney are at it again. There are more Star Wars models listed on the Coming Soon page, Fascinations Coming Soon page. This time, however, they're not more ships or droids or crafts of some kind. This time they are helmets, and this is something that there was a sneak peek given maybe a couple of years ago at a Boba Fett helmet and a couple other helmets, and some Emmy Metal Earth Light models, which eventually the Metal Earth Light models transformed and turned into what is now the Legends, as far as I can tell. Looks like the helmets didn't completely go away. They've evolved and transformed into a series of helmets that are listed as coming soon. We have Kylo Ren's helmet, Luke Skywalker's helmet, the one he wore as Red 5, Elite Praetorian Guard helmet, First Order Stormtrooper helmet, Boba Fett's helmet, and of course Darth Vader's helmet. So that's kind of interesting, maybe a little bit lighter of a build than the complicated ships that we're used to, and certainly collectible. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you are too. If not, there's plenty of other models to choose from. Another interesting tidbit, I'm browsing around Instagram earlier today and I noticed this interesting little picture from someone, I'm guessing from China or Japan, not completely sure, I haven't actually contacted them yet, but it's showing a Metal Earth model of Pluto from Disney. It looks to be, I'm guessing, another Disney exclusive model, and I'm also guessing, based on the language used on the packaging and in the post, this is probably something a bit exclusive to the Shanghai Disney. I had to look at my cheat sheet here for a second. The Shanghai Disney Resort or Disney World in Shanghai. Something that I'm guessing they're selling there. Again, I don't know for sure. This is the only sighting that I have seen of it. Looks very interesting. Perhaps someday it will come to the U.S., be available at the other Disney World centers or possibly eBay, and I'll certainly keep my eye out for that, but I thought that was an interesting little tidbit to throw in there as well. And looking on Aliexpress today, I've noticed recently from one of my favorite sellers, the Lucky Pig and the Holy Monk of Tang models are now available. I talked about those being coming soon in a previous 3D Metal Model News video, and it looks like they're up for sale on AliExpress. So if you're interested, go check that out. And of course, I'll try to put links to some of these things in the description down below. You may notice the background is a little bit different than usual, not my usual display of ships, but I actually have a green screen. And that is because I'm coming to you today from the Erie Public Library, specifically the Blasco Library, where they have a creator space. They have a lab, two different labs set up, one that has 3D printers, vinyl cutters, soon-to-be laser cutters, and sewing machines, other interesting craft things where a Patreon or a member of the library can freely use, just have to pay for supplies. But they also have a media lab where they have cameras and video recording equipment like this green screen. Now I'm bringing my own camera because with it and some of my own equipment, but I'm also using some of theirs. But the reason that I'm recording here today because it's quieter than my house currently, but I'm also playing with their 3D printers, and I've talked about this previously in some Instagram posts. One of the things I'm working on doing is creating some custom tools, and I've got a few that I've printed out right here, and you'll notice these are all cone shaped. They're double-ended. There are cones on each end, one longer than the other, creating a multitude of different tools for creating dish shapes, cone shapes, the spires on a castle, or the dish of the Millennium Falcon. These tools could come in very handy. And I've been using wooden dowel rods that I sharpen, but I'm limited on the angles. I thought I'll design a few, and you'll notice they're each a different color, ranging from 2 gauge or 2 millimeter in diameter, 4, 6, 8, and 10, and the points, one end is a few millimeters longer than the other, given a range or array of different angles to use. And they're colored because, well, the idea is once I get these tools to where I like them, I would like to offer them as a Patreon reward to people support this channel so that you can have your own tools. Commit to this level of Patreon and you can get a set of tools that I've designed and 3D printed. And I'm still working on different tools. I've got these. You may have seen this white one being used in a video recently, and as the need arises I will use them, but the idea with them being color-coded is if you have these tools and you're watching this video and you're wondering which size did you just use to shape that, Well, you'll know because you'll have the right color as I do. Or at least in the description I can tell you about the size of the tool that I use. So it makes it a little bit simple to convey that message in video if you have the tools. Some ideas floating around in my head. I've got some other tool ideas that I'm working on, and they will be developed over time. And that's why I'm here today, because, well, I'm waiting for something to print right now and playing around with their 3D printers. More to come, and of course I will keep you informed as things develop. You can always follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, where I frequently share things, especially on Instagram. I love sharing pictures on Instagram of the things that I'm doing. You might keep a little more update following me there, but I will always bring stuff here to these weekly videos as well. As always, thank you for watching. If you enjoy these videos, consider becoming a Patreon supporter, and certainly watch out for new levels of support appearing as I develop these tools and other ideas that I have. Thank you for watching, and keep on keeping on.